Okay, hi, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good afternoon. So today we are from Pana Construction Sdn Berhad. We'll be presenting our financial planning for the Carnation City. This is a type of housing development that we are going to do. So next, here's our members of the Pana Construction. I'll pass the presentation to Ashraf.
Okay, now we move to the presentation outline. So basically they have five outline for this presentation, which is first project background, second project estimation, third implementation plan, fourth is project cash flow, and lastly is financing. Okay, first project background. So this is the project background for our project. The project title is Cadangan Membina dan Menyiapkan Perumahan yang mengandungi 40 unit rumah banglo 2 tingkat, 90 unit rumah semi-D 2 tingkat jenis A dan 52 unit rumah semi-D 2 tingkat jenis B. So this is the site area is Semenye. So contract duration is 899 days, which is 128 weeks. So the type of contract that we use for this project is design and build. So our client is Ceras Hong Sun Development Sdn Berhad. So we as a contractor, which is Pana Construction Sdn Berhad. So the mechanical and electrical engineering is Alliance MEP Sdn Berhad, and the contract value is 124,417,931 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, next. This is the facilities nearby the. This is the five main type of facilities 10 kilometer away from the location. The first one is quality of life amenities, in which people can go grocery shopping at the nearby supermarket such as Lotus, or maybe have a leisure time with hiking at the Broga Hill. Next is strategic accessibility. This is this is because the main road of this location is connected to the highway such as Lekas and Lekas Highway. The third one is educational hub, which is they do not which is consists of University of Nottingham, government primary and secondary school, and lastly private primary school. And fourth is spiritual hub, which consists of Raja Muda Mosque, Luang Pumi Chai Temple, and lastly Tokong Mauchan, and lastly is safety and health clinic and police station. So this is the project location for our project. The land is owned by a private sector, and the condition for this project is hilly and accessible road for construction. Okay, next. The Selangor Structure Plan 2035. Government announced that Semenye will be municipal zone by 2035, which means it will be full with residential area at Semenye. With this fact and large number of population as mentioned, it will be good spot to do a housing development here to accommodate people who are planning to live and settle down in Semenye. So this is the design concept for our project. It inspired by the shape of carnation flower with the contemporary style house designed with the city landscape. It will be a good outcome. The residential area is being built in a circular shape, which is promote to the community engagement. With the total size project is 15 hectares, it can accommodate 182 houses with 3 different types. The large open space is for residential to have an activity, lifestyle to begin, balance work and life cycle. Okay, next. I will pass to Muhammad ALFAIZ.
Yes, Assalamualaikum. So we'll continue with a project cost estimation. Next slide, please. Next slide. Okay, for cost estimation, we already divide our project into 6 work, which is the first one is preliminary works, second one is earthwork, third one foundation work, and then building, infrastructure work, and architecture. As you can see from our slide, the highest cost is on our building, which is we have 182 house and 1 hall. That's why our cost for building is 97 million. Next slide, please. Okay, this the difference between using sustainability features without use it. For the ROI, we have the highest percent with without sustainability features, which is 70.72%. With the sustainability, we only have 68.192%. This is because our cost for maintenance will be reduced in the future. That's why our ROI with sustainability is more lower than without sustainability. Okay, next slide. I'll pass to Puteri for the implementation plan.
Okay, next the project implementation plan. So there are 4 phases of project life cycle. First is planning phase. The cost estimation for this project is involved, which include the labor, equipment, and material used during the project. And this phase also includes the detailed information of projects such as the soil properties and topographic survey. Also, the project contract and other documents such as preliminary drawings need to be signed and submitted. And next, the pre-construction phase includes the earthwork and site clearance, as well as the hoarding board placement at site. And then the construction phase, which is the main phase of the project and has the longest completion days. So this phase involves the construction of building structural elements and infrastructure works. So for the surrounding area, such as the roadworks, playground, and landscape. The last phase of the project is closure phase. All documentations are finalized and approved by the authorities. The project closure is to ensure that all works are completed according to the project plan and the project scope. Next slide. So this is the Gantt chart of the work program for the project. The project duration is 899 days of the working days. I will pass to Nadiah.
All right. Okay, now I proceed with the project cash flow. Next. Okay, here's the cost schedule for the whole project. The total days of the construction phase will be 899 days, with the total cost about 110 million ringgit Malaysia. Next. So the value that being listed on the screen right now is the value needed in calculating the cash flow analysis. The value of total contract is included the 10% overhead and also 5% of profit of the early estimated cost. So the total contract price will be around 127 million ringgit Malaysia, while for the weightage it will be 1.155, which this value will included in the production value. Next. Okay, here's the production value schedule, which I did the analysis in years since the started date is at 3rd of December 2021 and expected to complete this project on 14th of May 2025 with 5 working days in a week. The period working shows the number of working days in a year of this project. Next. After we do the calculation, we got the value as same as the earlier cost, which shows that the required capital for this project is 110 million ringgit Malaysia. Next. Next, the cash flow schedule as shown in this table. The cash flow analysis shows the negative value from 2021 until 2025, which it is still in the period of construction of this project. This is a reasonable scenario to happen because the outflow is used for the construction expenses. So our company will spend more cash than generate a cash in that particular period. As we go further in 2026, the cash flow is starting to have a positive value, which indicates that our company has a cash inflow more than the cash outflows. This is a good sign because after this project has been completed, our company assets are starting to increase again. Next, that's all from me. I'll pass to the next presenter.
Okay, I will continue with financing. Next slide, please. Okay, project finance or financing is a method of financing a project in a stage. Project finance is particularly important in the event of major projects involve industrial or renewable energy initiatives such as housing development. The key characteristic of project finance is that the entire money is not invested straight away. In terms of funding residential construction projects, there are few choices available to a company. Construction loans from bank or other financial organization are among the most popular choices available. Finance is also needed to cut down on the amount of working capital and figure out how much interest will be paid in a loan is needed. Okay, according to BNM 2020, two banks are selected in the Carnation City project, which are Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad with 5.42% BLR, 3.11% for effective lending rate, and another one is Public Bank Berhad with 5.47% for BLR, 3.10% effective lending rate, as illustrated in a table in the slide. Okay, next slide.
Okay, I will present about this slide. Okay, since Ceras Hong Kong Development Sdn Berhad only contribute half of the overall contract price for this project, the remainder is paid by the company. Due to insufficient financial support, our company will need to make a loan of RM64 million to cover half of the overall contract price. In addition, we must compute the monthly payment of the loan to the bank using the formula presented on the slide and compare it with two banks, Alliance and Public Bank, that provide the lowest monthly payment and benefit to our company. So the effective lending rate, BLR, it depends on the bank itself. The loan duration is for 20 years and the payment per year is for 12 months. Next. So here is the comparison between Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad and Public Bank Berhad. Based on the table, the base lending rate BLR of Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad is lower than the Public Bank with 5.42% and 5.47% respectively. However, Public Bank has offered 3.1% of the indicative effective lending rate, which is lower than Alliance Bank. The indicative effective lending rate is the actual interest imposed on the loan amount after factoring in its operational cost, average customer risk margin, and also the compounded interest. Thus, the lower the interest rate, the more the benefit to the company. So the monthly payment for Public Bank is 358,154 ringgit Malaysia, and the total payment for the 20 years loan is RM 85,957 85,957,154 ringgit Malaysia, whereas the monthly payment and the total payment for the Alliance Bank are shown on the table. Thus, it is clear that the total amount of interest provided by Public Bank is lower when compared to another bank. The low total amount of interest benefit the company from not paying more on the debt that has been incurred. Next. Finally, after comparing both banks in terms of total payment and total interest payment, Public Bank Berhad would be selected as the financial institution to make a loan with, as the bank itself provided more benefits such as profit and long-term finance than Alliance Bank Malaysia Berhad. As previously stated, due to its lower BLR and monthly installment, Public Bank Berhad is the superior alternative of these two banks. Public Bank Berhad, in addition to providing a long-term loan, assists in reducing the burden on the company to repay the debt. So that's all from me. Thank you.
All right, that's all from us. Thank you.